So continuation from examples in my life of details they can do, these covered narcissistic parents, to make you question yourself, question reality, question your value, and to prevent from others take you seriously, in the aim of making you unrecoverably unrecoverable from reaching out to others and be recognized for who you actually are, and that they are the abusers, not you. So here's a bomb from my life. When I was there was a time when I thought I was free, and I felt first time no self-doubt. I just had my child. I had my company, income, good income, and I worked with my heart. I really cared about my clients. I was free to love. Everything was so good that I even went to a psychologist. I felt I need to go to psychologist. This is so weird. I'm not doubting myself. Like something's wrong, like something is different, really different. And I felt somehow maybe fear that I'm gonna fall back into the hell. That's why I searched for psychology, because it was too good. I really didn't want to fall back to this hell. So that's when during that time when my mother came to visit me, maybe I invited her or maybe she came herself. When she came to and she cried, I mentioned that earlier, that she cried that she has lost her daughter, me, and we took a walk, and she said that she's so scared that something terrible is going to happen to my child. What do you mean? No, it's so terrible, I can't tell. And I insisted, and in the end she did admit, but I really pushed her because that feels so uncomfortable. So she said that she's scared that I'm gonna use my daughter sexually. I had self-confidence. I was in this state of self-esteem. So she couldn't crush me. But maybe that's when it dawned on me for the first time. Or maybe it didn't dawn on me. I already always felt that something's deeply wrong with my parents. And now I'm thinking, like, it's like I'm imagining you, if you're a target, that you're thinking, and don't let go of those thinkings, even write them down, these details. Don't deny them. Because you have me, you can hear, I'm confirming you that don't deny. Whatever you perceive is relevant. Don't ever question yourself if someone is telling you, for instance, that you're paranoid. What is paranoia? Okay, I'll talk about that I need to stick with the thread, okay? But anyone who perceives is looking for the truth, who has the courage to look for truth. It's impossible this person is paranoid. Impossible. Hallucinations is not paranoia. When you're consciously trying to perceive the truth. I know this 100%. Nobody can prove me wrong. No scientist of any level can prove me wrong scientifically. Okay, how many minutes are we into? Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, that's one out of thousands of examples. So, yeah, it makes you think that, what the heck, you know? And why this bomb is because I was in a good situation. She wanted to drop a bomb to try to crush me, like something so absurd, to see if I would scatter. And I'm thankful that she did so, because it comforts me even more that something is definitely wrong and she's definitely interested in crushing me. It's not only about Asperger's syndrome. Okay. Okay, here's a sensitive thing. Yeah, any kind of denouncements to the authorities, anonymous most of the time, to make it appear that it could be possibly this or this or this person, that it could be from anywhere, to potentially like create a situation where the child, the target, could think that maybe I did something wrong, like where there's a potential situation where you could be questioned even though the target is innocent most of the time or always. This is a situation that is so sensitive that I don't know. This was an attempt to take over the custody of my child. So the announcement to the authorities that I'm taking some pills, indicating that it's drugs. I had it recorded. I hope I still have it recorded somewhere. And I had my witness, my psychologist there, who is dead now. And actually, FUCK, the evidence. There's already so much. Okay, so I hadn't had any contact with my parents then for months. I mean, I was upset with them so long. I don't remember. This must be before my mother suggested that I would be pedophilic. And there was a day when there was gonna be an investigation about me as a parent, and it was connected to my closest neighbor that I have seen my father communicate with, which is very weird, but it's a... Okay, I just tell you, there's a potential communication between them. Very known by the whole community of others living in this flat set of flats to be unreliable and a psychopath. So from her was developed, she herself had lost custody of her daughter. So I called my parents, my father, just to let him know. I don't know why I called. Maybe I unconsciously felt that he knows what's going on, that he has contact with this neighbor. And I wanted to let him know that I know that if there's anything that's gonna happen, I'm gonna question him. So the next day I'll go to the meeting, and the authorities tell that my parents had called the day before. I don't know exactly if I called my parents the day before or 2 days before, but that's not so important. I think it was actually right the day before. That my parents had called. It was my father, and my mother admitted later on that she was with him doing this worry that I'm taking weird pills, knowing that there is a, I mean, it's obvious, duh. And all these years have passed, and I have been vulnerable, I've been sick, so sick that I can't work. I lost my home, I lost my work and everything, thanks to them. And then I end up on being economically, I didn't want to have their economy. I would have preferred to starve to death on the streets, no problem, and I would have made it anyway. But I have a child, so I couldn't start with living in the streets, impossible. And they knew it. So now I'm in a situation of setting myself free. I'm around 50 years old. I feel so good to share this. But knowing that maybe there's someone there recognizing themselves in this emotionally self-doubting situation is so horrible. So horrible, so horrible. And that's a sign of strength to dare to feel and to not give a shit, that we care. We care about the truth about ourselves, and we care about recognizing our beauty in life. So good, so good. I want to share this with the whole world. Did I stop?